Hi, this is Tom at TJG Contractor Services. We're working on an interior project. We're at the point of we're applying caulk. A lot of times molding will shift depending upon the room it's in. The amount of moisture that's in the room will cause it to bow. Wood absorbs moisture and then it dries. So what we find is molding separates from the wall, separates from the piece next to it. What we're going to do is we're going to put some caulk on the molding right now, and I'll show you one way that it can be applied. Okay, when you open a tube of caulk, you want to use a pair of lineman's pliers if you have it. And you want to go almost on a 45-degree angle, and with the tip on an angle, if you cut it at the top, and you can open it up, just squeeze it. You have a smaller hole. If you go down further, you can apply more caulk. So I'm just going to go down a little bit more, open it up. Let's see. Here we go. Let's go there. Okay. Now I always have a towel with me or a rag. No matter what, a lot of times caulking is very messy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press this, and it's probably going to come out. A lot of times, there we go. Now after I'll squeeze it and take the pressure off. Whenever I apply caulk, the gun has a trigger. This will lock the plunger in place. Once I'm done, I'll press it in and take the pressure off. What we're going to do here is I'm going to take my damp rag and make sure I have access to it. I'll climb up here. You may be a little more adaptive going from left to right or right to left, whatever you're comfortable with. I'd suggest to do that. I'm going to start in the corner. I'm going to press on the top part of the molding, not on the wall. Reason being, the wall is uneven. I have a textured finish, whereas the molding has somewhat a smooth finish. And I want to put the caulk on the molding so it goes into the crack. It's easier to spread after that. I want to go slow, but not too slow. You have to keep moving the tube at a constant rate. There you go. Okay, I don't know if I'm on the film, but I'm going to go finish across the wall here. Okay, let's run a little bit of caulk on the end. And I'll use my finger, and I'm going to take the plunger and take the pressure off. Okay, now I'm going to get down. There we go. Okay, so now I have some caulk, a bead of caulk along the top. And now I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to run it so it kind of smooths out a little bit. I'm not pressing too hard. Just a little bit, because the caulk will spread. And if I press too hard, I'm going to press it out. It's going to make a mess. I have my damp cloth. There we go. Okay. This particular finish I have on the wall tends to over-exaggerate the caulk coming down the wall because of the texture. Okay. Take your time. You don't want to press hard when you're spreading. And when you approach it, you want to just start soft, pushing it in. Trying to fill the holes up. There we go. Now I'm going to go down here. There, it makes a big difference. It really does. I'm going to continue. I'm going to come across. I'll pick my tube up. And I'm going to come across the back here. Maybe kind of hard to see being the angle this is at. Let's go up a little bit. Focus it. There we go. I'm going to start on the left side and draw across to the right. Actually, I'm going to start at the right side because there's a corner. And then the other side is a 45. I have a 90-degree corner here. I'm going to start with the caulk. I'm applying the caulk. Trying to get more on the crown molding than the wall. Being that I have all this type of texture, now you got to be careful. There's a sink. I'm standing there. I want to keep moving it. Small bead. There we go. See almost. Now I have to hold this caulk. There we go. Now I'm going to run it across. Make sure I'm up on the crown molding. Nice bead. There's not much of a gap here. Keep moving it. You know, if someone's good at caulking, I think that's great. Caulking is pretty difficult. Now I'm going to take the trigger, get the pressure off. As you see, it makes a big old mess. Nothing I can do with it. You waste quite a bit of caulk, so know that you're going to need maybe 2 tubes. I'm going with 1 tube already in this room. If you have any questions, email tjgcontractorservice@yahoo.com. My name is Tom Gall. If you have any questions, email, and I'll do my best to answer. Thank you.